Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the walk. Today is Friday, December 13th, and we are up to the prophecy against Philistia. And we saw that at the very beginning of this chapter, we saw study notes that said we're going to have 8 chapters of prophecies against individual areas, and that those prophecies are because of the way that those areas are working. Are behaving and acting. So let's find out what's going on with these Philistines. Thus says the Lord God, because the Philistines acted revengefully and took vengeance with malice of soul to destroy a never-ending enmity. Okay, we've got a study note here. The Philistines, the omission of the cities of Philistia from the list of states represented at Zedekiah's meeting in 597 BC suggests that this area was firmly in the control of the Babylonians at the time. They were with the Babylonians. This region had been badly weakened by the late 7th century campaigns of Pharaoh Sennacherib I as Assyrian control waned there. The sons of King Ashkelon, an important city in Philistia, are recorded in Babylonian ration lists dated to 592 BC, indicating their hostage status. So they're hostages of Babylon on top of becoming aligned with Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar deported them and apparently settled them in Nippur. By the Persian period, little of the indigenous Philistine population remained in Philistia. So when you went to Philistia, the people that were there were not Philistines. All the Philistines were gone. They were all taken to this other area of Nippur. Verse 16, therefore, thus says the Lord God, behold, I will stretch out my hand against the Philistines, and I will cut off the Cherethites and destroy the rest of the sea coast. What's happening? God is reaching his hand out and he is bringing that judgment on them. He's cutting them off from their resources and he is destroying them. Okay, who were these Cherethites? Ezekiel creates a poetic parallelism between Philistines and Cherethites, but it's still unclear whether these two peoples were actually related ethnically or historically. The Cherethites are most often associated with the island of Crete, and it would appear these people became mercenaries shortly after their migration to the southern coast of Palestine near Gaza. So maybe these Cherethites are a part of this Philistines. Maybe they're not, but they're very closely associated with each other. And then we get to verse 17. I will execute great vengeance on them with wrathful rebukes. Then they will know that I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon them. And I don't know about you, but verse 17 kind of took me aback. I did not think of God as being vengeful. But here we have biblical evidence. God does not take it lightly when we blaspheme against him and we get involved in that idolatry. And God does not take it lightly when we are against the nation of Israel. That's why, as followers of Christ, we need to be supporting Israel as much as we can. We need to support at the very least with prayer. We need to be talking to people about the importance of being behind Israel and supporting them in every way that we possibly can. Because when you don't support Israel, this is what God does. He becomes vengeful. He wipes you out. He brings his wrathful rebukes on you when you are not on Israel's side. Have a wonderful day. God bless. And I almost forgot. It's Friday. I'm going to remind you there's no video Saturday, Sunday. Have a wonderful day. God bless and keep walking the walk.